What is going on, guys? Checking the sound, making sure everything sounds okay. Welcome back to the second stream of the day. Happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yes, it's Tuesday. Man, sometimes when you're coming off the vacation, coming off the days where you're not even tracking the days anymore, and then also crypto can do that to you, where you almost lose track of yourself going into the markets. What's going on, guys? Hope you're feeling well. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to all of the OG watchers and all of the new people that are tuning into the channel. Welcome. We stream Monday through Friday, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to get a little bit into the markets today. If you caught the live stream earlier today, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, you got some of the market metrics and the price movements, some little bit of technical analysis, some coins, and some of my opinions of where the market is going in the next 8 to 9 months, which I think is going to be around the key time of where we could be thinking about taking some profits. And we're still in a lot of accumulation ranges for the altcoins and also for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So welcome, guys. All right, so let's get into some of the housekeeping of the channel. Make sure you guys are... What's going on? We got Jason Crypto. Shout out to Jason Crypto. We finally have our buddy Jason made his channel. So if you guys want to go ahead and support our good friend Jason and go over to his channel, Jason Crypto, and go ahead and give him a follow and a subscribe. So... let me put a link in the description. Make sure you put a link in the description so we can make sure we support our brother Jason here, get his subscriber count up. That would be awesome. And yeah, no problem. Yeah, so yeah, put the link in the description, or put the link in the chat, and I will share it. And put it in the Discord as well. Also, you can put it in the Discord. And if you're not in the Discord, this is where you're going to get all of the updates directly from the community and the people that watch this channel. And you guys can get to know each other. And we do things like meetups and stuff like that. We actually did a meetup in Nashville for the Bitcoin conference, and we had some awesome people show up. We had Da Vinci Jeremy, the legend himself, come to the meetup, and we had some other awesome people, some people from the Kindu Inu, Chads, the Kindu Army. Those guys came out, super awesome. Jason Beats, we had Hyro, Mr. M, Jason Beats, Lake the Great. So super awesome people, and was really amazing to get to, meet you guys in person. And we got to vibe out, talk about life, talk about coins, and just enjoy the time in Nashville. So if you guys want to be a part of this community and, get to go to the next meetup, then you want to be in tune with this channel and the Discord. All right. So let's get into the charts here. Let's get into the charts really quick. Let's just study this chart a little bit. We'll go into the Bitcoin halving cycles really quick before we start getting into all of the degen nonsense that is the crypto markets right now are very volatile, but at the same time giving us a key metric of where we can start to aggressively accumulate, and also where we want to start maybe DCAing out of the market, because we have not hit peak prices for a lot of what the coins that we have been following. And even though we've gotten some hints of where these things can go and where we're going to get some support and where altcoin season is going to start heating up, we're gonna start getting towards those areas. So what we want to do now is to just do some research. We want to look and see which coins have the strongest communities, have the strongest trading volume, have the strongest centralized exchange and decentralized exchange support. And yeah, we gotta just figure out what your narrative you're trading on. And specifically, I want to remind you guys of the 3 strong narratives that we have in crypto right now, which is AI, crypto gaming, and the memes. And so you could go down the list and say, okay, yes, also real world assets is going to be a really great narrative where companies are going to start realizing that they can tokenize and meta their company and their products and services through creating a token. And as long as they do it the right way, and to say the right way, there's so many different ways that you can do a token and have the tokenomics, and have a certain type of smart contract interaction with your project. We're going to start seeing a lot of different things being implemented with these companies, and it's going to be interesting to see where we go and how that's going to correlate with what chains are going to be onboarding the most companies when it comes to crypto adoption. And I feel like that's going to be Solana. Like, I think Solana has it in the bag to be able to be the chain where companies can start using, say, Solana Pay and onboard a POS system that can very quickly accept crypto payments through a platform that can be fully implemented into your already existing POS system at your job, at your business. So this is something that I'm very interested in, and I think that if your head's in the right space, you'll start to think about that in terms of what chain you're going to be investing in. That is going to be onboarding a lot of this money, because that's when the altcoins are going to start to rip, is when the market understands that, wow, like we can actually implement on this chain and start to do some really interesting things. All right, so besides that, you want to study the Bitcoin halving cycles and where we've had cycle bottoms, and the amount and length of where we had these cycle runs and the cycle tops on the Bitcoin halving. So you can see here we got cycle bottom before 2015, and then we had a parabolic run, and then we have the halving dates right here, halving dates on the red lines here, or sorry, on the lines right here on the green. And then you can see here that this is speculated, because of the same measured move and 94 bars of a percentage move to the upside from the previous cycles. You can, correlate and speculate that Bitcoin at its peak pricing of this bull market can hit at prices of 300,000 to 400,000. You would think, okay, Dano, you're freaking crazy, but I have actually been calling for a Bitcoin price of $150,000 before actually the end of the year. Now, I'm very well aware that I understand this target, but if you look at the weekly, if you look at the weekly chart on the CME chart or whatever Bitcoin chart you want to look at, I like to, I've had this marked up on the CME chart for a while, is that we have this bull flag, this giant, or not a bull flag, but a cup and handle pattern that has been on Bitcoin now on the weekly chart. Looking at the weekly chart, and the breakout is usually about the depth of the cup. So if you bring the depth of the cup right here, it shows you where we could be leading into, even just into Pumptober, Uptober, Pumpvember, Upvember, whatever you want to call it. And so this is where we can start seeing those types of prices. And now you have to think that, okay, now that Bitcoin has solidified itself in a bottom at, say, goes up to 100,000 before December, and then it consolidates back to like 80,000. And then all of a sudden we have to cope mentally with the fact that now Bitcoin is not going to be cheaper than 80K for the rest of this for the rest of the run. And so it's going to be tough, because there's going to be a lot of people, especially when it hits past that 80K, where they're going to go, son of a gun. I've had this opportunity for the past 3 years to be buying Bitcoin at these ranges of even at 16,000, 26,000, right here 27,000. And then, okay, this is when the ETF right here is when the ETF started trading, and then look, boom, break into all-time highs. A lot of people thought that we were never going to break all-time highs before we actually hit the halving, and I was one of the ones. And if you go back, way back on one of the Moon Show episodes, where I was one of the ones that was like, look, guys, I think we're going to hit all-time highs before the halving. As I said, there is a big chance that we'll hit all-time highs actually before the halving, because the supply shock is happening more drastically than it did in previous halvings, and also the fact that we've had a lot of the skeletons come out of the closet. We've had a lot of capitulation of those companies that cleared the space for better clarity and sentiment and regulation in the markets, which we can't have a complete Wild West, but I think at the same time, it's good that we have at least cleared the dust. We've let the particles settle down in the swirling pool that is crypto, and now we can guide the way into this next bull run. So I hope you guys are feeling the same way and knowing that, yes, we've gone through some growing pains, but at the same time, we are looking really good in terms of long-term strategy. So this is why you have to think like 8-9 months out. That in crypto, that feels like 2 years. So when you're in crypto and you start to think about 8 to 9 months, it feels like 2 years because of the fast ADD, ADHD type fast mentality, TikTok reel, like just crypto degeneracy, crypto Twitter degeneracy that makes it feel like it's 2 years. Makes it feel so long. You want the next 100x. That's what I'm starting to get so tired of in this market, is that every influencer is always like the next 2 days is talking about the next 100x token that they found, or whatever, the next whatever disclaimer token that's paying them to talk about it. And it's like, at a point, do you just say, I have got to like get off of crypto Twitter and just know that like I bought Pepe, I can just call it a day. Or I bought Brett and I can call it a day. Or I bought PONKE, and I know that crypto.com and all of these exchanges are pushing high volume, and the community itself and the content creation of PONKE speaks for itself, and it's under still a $300 million market cap. Easy pick. There you go. I don't have to buy anything else. I can just buy PONKE for a Solana pick and call it a day. And I know that this thing will have traction for the fact of it standing the test of crypto Twitter and the gaining support with what the metrics are showing right now. So this is why I get really tired of like seeing these influencers go, oh, this is the next 100x. It's like, no, the F it's not. It's not. Sorry, it's not. It's not going to be the next whatever. Like, there's a few outliers, and that's it. And we will see which ones those are in the next 8 months. Just give it 8 months, give it 9 months, and there's going to be people that are wrong, and there's going to be people that are right. And the people that are right are the ones that are like Shibtoshi, for example. You got Shibtoshi, who is a prime example of being right on SHIB. Made a billionaire from SHIB. And he's not the only one. He's the multiple ones that were had conviction play on SHIB and thought, okay, it has now stood the test of time, and they were probably able to, in this particular run, even in the 2023, right now, in this little teaser bull run, teaser altcoin season. I'll show you the SHIB chart. We kind of had a phase where we were really analyzing the SHIB chart and showing you that the fact that this thing right here in February and March was that teaser. January and February was that teaser. March this year was the tease into what the altcoin season is going to look like in this next run. Boom, right back up into this range. So even a lot of those SHIB millionaires and billionaires probably were smart. They took a little bit of profit here, and then they were able to reaccumulate back all in these ranges. And if we were to actually think, okay, SHIB is building something, they're announcing Shibarium. Shibarium launched. They have all these side ecosystems. They have getting partnerships, liquidity going into the chain, and there you go. There was your opportunity. A 4 or 5x. Pretty pretty simple, but also can be very difficult because of the noise. Because of the noise. Now, it's hard to not sound condescending and also to not to not like, you know, sound like you are trying to gaslight people or something like that. But I'm really trying my best to just like keep it simple and not talk about too many damn coins, because I don't want to become that influencer that's like, this is the next 100x, and like there's always one every 2 days. And I'm like, no, stop it. Stop with the every 2 days. There's what's the next 100x. It's like I don't know why, but it drives me nuts. What's the next 100x? I've freaking been saying it for the past 6 months of what the next 100x's are. Just if you hold them long enough, then it could be. Instead of gambling on poopy monkey poop coin. I could be crazy. I don't know. Headband Hyde would definitely say otherwise. Headband High would say otherwise. All right. Let's check on the Bitcoin chart. Let's check on the Bitcoin chart on Bitstamp. Let's see what is happening. Almost looks like it was almost a bear. Yeah, it could be. It looks like a bear trap. Like we had a nice little trap here to trap some shorts here, trap the bears. Now we could be forming on what on the 4 hour could be a M pattern or a W. If we go to the daily, maybe get a little bit tighter on the could be something like this. Go down a little bit more, possibly hit that wick right there, hit that support right here, bring it back up. We'll have to see what happens. We got a lot of data coming out. We got the CPI, CPI, all of that stuff. Price consumer index of goods, services, all of that good stuff. And we know that the price of goods and services have been going up. Price of oil is going up. Our oil deals have gone to crap. Our leverage on oil now, as the United States power, is not looking too good, and for obvious reasons. We've let a lot of countries be able to make a lot of money by selling oil, and in turn has been able to fund a lot of the things and catastrophes that are happening around in the world today. And we're actually starting to really understand where the real threat lies, is where finances and the power of oil and energy and letting certain countries have the access to that power of oil and energy, it rebalances the structure of how things happen in the world. And there might be actually a reason why the United States has had most of a dominant oil structure and power structure in trade with the petrodollar, with the Saudis and other nations, and to kind of keep certain things in check. And now that the balance is off, you see what's been happening. Now you see what's been happening, where there's not a good balance of power, and then it's led off astray, and now we have multiple wars happening. So it's very interesting how if you can power play your resources, then lives are literally spared by making good business deals. And so that is a very, very true statement of like being able to do good business saves lives. Being able to do good business saves lives. Legit. And that is probably why certain people being in power, them being good businessmen, knowing how to make good deals, is how you keep people alive. All right, so what are your thoughts on XRP, Aroma Joe's? My thoughts on XRP is that XRP will go up with the market. It acts jokingly like a stable coin. That's with what people always say, you know, XRP is a stable coin. I think that with them completely now free of the lawsuit, there was no appeal from the SEC from the final ruling of the case. I think if XRP is smart, they'll promote more of the fact that you can do things on XRP. Like if I think Ragsy, if you do some research on Ragsy, she actually has a project that is built on XRP, and I think it has to do with her NFT project or some type of game. So don't quote me on that, but if you want to go and check on Ragsy's stuff, she's the Lego artist, and so I remember a while ago, this was like a year ago, she was talking about stuff with XRP. So maybe if they were to kind of get more into the DeFi space and people start to adopt XRP more in that regard. Oh, this is just the market cap. Let me go to Binance. Yeah, so yeah, I think if people start to think of XRP in that way, it could be a good hold and utility for that. But I think as a hedge, like you got to think like what would you rather buy, Bitcoin or XRP? That's the question. Is this live? I don't know. Is it live? No, this isn't a premiere. If this was a premiere and this is what I was putting out edited, then you guys would be in trouble. And then this is all I got. I don't know if that comment was a compliment or if that was an insult, but either way, it made me laugh. So thank you. But I think that yeah, so the hope with XRP is that they'll use the XRP ledger and they will adopt a system of using XRP to do big institutional transfers. How does that benefit us as holders though? I don't think it does. It really benefit holders, or does it benefit the people at the top? Which, because XRP, you would think it's not very decentralized. It's very centralized. You're subject to a company's progress and a company's decisions, and so you're still okay. Ask yourself this question: is it going to be a better hold in the next 10 years against Bitcoin? Probably not. Probably not. It's just like ask yourself, is Litecoin traditionally a better hold against Bitcoin over time? And that question has already been answered. It's no. It's no. So it's just, what are you going to choose as your long-term store of value? And then you can say, okay, everything else below Bitcoin is ultimately a hedge play to make sure that you can get more Bitcoin, and that's the only reason. And it's hard to kind of come to that realization, because ultimately we know that maybe 50, 60, 70%, and I would even bet about 80% of these projects are going to go bye-bye in the next 10 years. They're not going to be around. They're going to be gone. And so but I guarantee you that Bitcoin will be here in 10 years and it will still be used and it will be stronger by the fact of its hard soundness of what it is. And so this is how your mind has to think when it comes to all these everything else, because really it is just we're speculating, and especially with the meme coins. I mean, it's a big speculation to, even with Pepe, with all of these mascots, with all the mascot meme coins. Like, it is a way to get more Bitcoin. It is a way to get more Ethereum, and it is a way to get more stable coins into the market. And that's just, it is what it is. And so it will have to go through another bull market and a bear market with Solana, with these projects, with Solana, with Toncoin, with Dogecoin, Cardano, Avalanche, AVAX, all of these different chains, Polygon. We have to go through another bull market and another bear market cycle to see who stands the test of time. And that's where you're going to go, okay, that's the store of wealth and value that I can take a little bit of the risk off the table and say, okay, I probably could bet that go down the list of meme coins that people are telling you is the next 100x, and then it's like, look at that chart in the next 5 years, and is it going to be to zero? I would guarantee you it's going to be to zero. So you have to just play that game and know that that is more or less what is going to happen to most of these coins here, and the whole idea is to get more sats. It's to get more Bitcoin. It's to ultimately onboard you into the system, this system, which is crypto, which is to get you more Bitcoin. Because without the memes, without the onboarding mechanism, because Bitcoin's not enough. Bitcoin in itself, we know, is not enough. There's been plenty of market structure and data that can prove to someone that Bitcoin is the obvious play to help you get out of the money debt system. But it's still not enough. People like entertainment. They like to be entertained. They like to be, they like to laugh. They like memes. They like irony. They like memes. People love memes. And so that is how you're going to get people into the market. The chains know this. Coinbase knows this. Everyone knows this. And this is why things like Brett are going to basically onboard people onto the Coinbase wallet. They're going to make some profits, and hopefully they'll take the profits whenever they start to see Brett at 50 cents. If they were lucky enough to buy it right now under the $1 billion market cap that it was just at. And then if they've learned enough, they're going to transfer that back into ETH, or they might even go as far as to say, damn, I might need to buy some more sats. And so that is the way that I'm going to go into this market, is that I am holding very gambly, speculative assets, but I'm going to take the profits and DCA out whenever we start to hit into Q1 2025. And that is where I believe that the crypto markets are going to be past a $3 trillion market cap, total market cap of the whole market. And it lines up with a lot of the metrics that we've been talking about on this channel, where exchanges expected to run out of Bitcoin in 9 months after the halving. Okay. This is where prime FOMO is going to start kicking in because it's going to be undeniable at this point that people are missing the boat with Bitcoin. It's going to be very, very apparent when people start to then look at the charts and understand, damn, this is what happens after every halving, but it just takes 8 to 9 months. Wow. I even get a clear chart to show me not something doing exactly, but rhymes a little bit. If you scan that QR code, your wallet gets completely drained. No, it doesn't. I'm just kidding. It's just a QR code that it's my Bitcoin address. So if you wanted to donate to the channel, then you can scan that QR code. That's all. I should have a message on there. It's just to say donate, but yeah, it's just a QR code. It's like QR codes are kind of scary. You don't know what it's going to do to you. It's a very sneaky QR code, but no, it's just a donate QR code. But I'm humble about self-promotion. All I ask is that you guys, if you want to directly support the channel, then you can use all the links in the description. And yeah, for business inquiries, just message me and DM me on Twitter. All right, so I really love this chart. We're sitting at such good price points. Right now, Bitcoin sitting at 60,600. Could we be going down a little bit lower? Could the data that's coming out with the CPI, is it going to ultimately affect the markets? Is it going to bring us down? Is it going to bring us up? Should throw in and ask for some likes on the QR plug. I don't know. I got to figure something out, man. I made a really funny post. I don't know if you guys can relate, if you've ever, started on any kind of business or little side thing. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I had a full-time job and I stepped away from the full-time job, and I said quitting my full-time job to go full-time crypto has really paid off. YouTube. There's some cheapos, some freaking cheapos, man. They're holding their gains tight to the chest. But we joke. Oh, but guys, I don't know if you know this, but I did start a TikTok. I started a TikTok finally. Where is my first TikTok post? It wasn't as epic as Donald Trump's first TikTok post. Oh, but yeah, Jake Gagan said he was best dressed in crypto. You guys will have to be the judge. I don't know. I think when I actually put on a nice outfit, it doesn't look too bad. Can halfway dress. And by the way, guys, if you want to check out also a really cool Bitcoin-inspired NFT project, I do have a project called Ordinal Eyes. And so this project actually has a pretty cool roadmap. My whole plan with this was to basically create a community of Ordinal Eyes holders. The people that own an Ordinal Eyes will automatically get discounts for anything that I am launching, whether it be a product, project, whatever it may be. You automatically will get a discount because you will be given a secret discount code with whatever I do. So, and also, whenever we do in-person events, you will automatically get in for free. Whatever it is, it doesn't even matter. So you hold that NFT and you show me you're a verified holder, then that is what will happen. But the whole point of this project is to ultimately get these Ordinal Eyes inscripted and inscribed as a Ordinal on the Bitcoin blockchain. Now, if you're familiar with inscribing, it's actually really expensive and you have to do it very precisely. It has to be a certain amount of megabytes. It has to be a certain amount of data because you're inscribing it on a block on the Bitcoin blockchain. So I'm wanting to to put some of the portions of the profits going into being able to inscribe these things as an ordinal and have them forever on the Bitcoin blockchain, because these things are freaking sweet. And so there's 80, I think it's it's actually like 70 or there's 80 unique ordinal, and they all have different character aspects of the eye. And the most rare ones are the ones that have the full iris and the full eyeball with full detail, and also the ones that have what I call the floating mystery Bitcoin that's on the top of the eye. And then we have some that are representative of the Bitcoin halving, cracking the Bitcoin halving right here. And they're just really, really cool. And I think that the fact that no one's even bought these at all, it really blows my mind. I really don't understand. Either this and my channel and everything that I've been doing to spread crypto adoption is getting shadow banned, or I don't know. I'm just living in a damn reality where people don't appreciate good shit. But I know that's not the case. So I'm very surprised that there is not a single holder of this. So, live Bitcoin chart. Let's see it. You want the live Bitcoin chart? Oh, are we pumping now? Did we just pump, or is that the futures chart? Oh, no, wait. I was like, how did we just get to 61 all the way? Holy crap. I was thinking, whoa, we just went up a good $500-$600 in the past 2 minutes. That would have been a mega pump. But no. That did not happen. Okay, let's go to the short time frame. We'll go to the 45 minute. We'll get tight in the chart. So if you see this line right here, is a 200-day moving average. This is a 200-day moving average line. So what happened is that we got rejected off of this 200-day moving average. You want to look at it on the 4 hour. 4 hours where you can really see it. We got rejected here. We wicked up real fast up into this range that was 62,000. And probably if you pull a fib, it's probably where the 618 or the point 618 or the 786 probably right here, 618 right here, rejection off of here, not enough strength to get up to the 786, and then we start crushing back down into what would be the golden range, which is where we probably where we bounced here, and then getting back up and trying to test that 200-day moving average again, but we traded above the 20 SMA. And that's a good sign, but we got rejected off of the top of the Bollinger Band, which is very close to the 200-day moving average, which the 200-day moving average is sitting at this level, which got rejected off of this wick here. So could we try for a third time? And you see that this is actually a pretty good measured distance between the wicks, is the same distance here. There's no volume. Little volume, yeah. I mean, the volume right here, the volume really started to crank up on the daily candle. If you were to look at the daily candle, and we have a decent daily candle, but you can see it's kind of a doji candle because we got a big wick on the top, we got a big wick on the bottom, and then we have also a similar thing happening here. And maybe if we switch up the candles a little bit, maybe we go Hekineshi candle, and we can see if we can get a little bit more of a clear data of what happened today. And yes, okay, so that actually probably gives us a little bit more of a clear data point of how the daily candle looks with the Hekineshi candle. And then with the RSI, you can see here that on the daily, we look like we have could be a little bit of a divergence if you're looking at the 4 or 3 hour. Yeah, looks like we got a bullish divergence, a little bit of a bullish divergence, right? And so we could be seeing some more. We could see a push up to that again, and if we clear it, then I see 64. So then that's how we can get to 64 is we clear this again. If we get rejected, then we're going lower. Then we're going here. Then we're going back down to previous support, which was at $54,000. And it could line up. It could line up because then that's about, or 56, you know, we get right here, stop right here. That could be the next support. And then if any lower, then right here. Bearish case scenario, I would say, would be that we trade back down into that range. And you could potentially see where, and it makes sense because, yes, that is actually lining right up with the 0.382 of where price could go bearish. And at exactly as I said, the rejection point was at the 0.618 of the Fibonacci, and we have to show strength breaking the 618. Once we break the 618 that we got rejected off of a few times, then we can push up into what indeed would the next portion would be of market structure, going to 64,002 for Bitcoin. Yeah. And it also could trade sideways in this range right here. It could trade sideways and just be a freaking annoying just something, and then go and push to the upside, or just trade sideways and then go down and then test it again and then go up. That's the sad truth. But if you're thinking that this actually on the 3 hour is forming a inverse head and shoulders, you could also say that as well. You could say that is forming a inverse head and shoulders on the 3 hour here, and then it could be breaking into neckline pricing, forming another shoulder to bounce up and to test up that again, but we'll see. I don't know if you'd like to analyze the chart that way, but it does seem like this was a good trap for the bears, a bear trap, and now we are sitting at a sideways pivotal point. We got data coming in, inflation rate, what else? Inflation rate, core inflation rate, all that stuff. It's going to be one of those things where every time Jerome Powell opens a stupid face, he markets react. So, yeah. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I really do appreciate it. And for all you new people, I see some new people. We got Jordan TMD. We got Cabal Capital, Aroma Joe's. So thank you guys so much. It looks like we got some new subscribers as well. Let's look at the metrics and see how many people actually subscribed. It looks like, man, nice. Okay, got a little something. We got, yeah, because we were at 2,490, so we actually got 20 or 25 new subscribers. Nice. Let's go. And be sure to go on all the videos, hit the like, and leave some comments, because the comment section on some of the videos, it doesn't even get past like 10, so we got to get some more comments, like start some conversations, like reply on other people's comments and tell them that they're wrong or tell them that they're right. I don't know. Just get the conversation going. But I will say, shout out to the people that are OG watchers of the channel, because I feel like every time someone comes in with like a shot at me to say like, yeah, you don't know crap, like my community comes in and they go, yeah, bro, you don't have to be on this channel, and they like come in and defend me. So like without even me having to defend myself, you guys are coming in strong. So, and that really means a lot. That means like you guys are true friends and you have my back. So I really appreciate it. I mean, it means a lot, and it makes me laugh too, because I'm like, man, it's funny. Because if it wasn't for my wife or for someone coming in to be like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, but it's really funny. So I really appreciate it, and it's very flattering. It's very flattering. But with that being said, guys, I think I've streamed for already way too long. Yeah, but we really do appreciate it. We appreciate you guys very much. I don't know. Is there anything else to show? Anything else you guys would like to look at? Anything else you guys would like to check out? anything on the docket? Oh no. I'm scared. I'm scared if I should check my DMs. I don't know if I should check my DMs. I'm scared. Is it a link to say, if you send me 1 ETH, I'll send you 2 back? Send 1 ETH, I'll send 3 back. Send me 1 million Pepe, and I will send you 2 million back. Okay. Oh, Kindu? Yeah, let's check out Kindu. All right. How many Kindu chads have been minted? There have been 4,000 Kindu chads minted. It costs about $500 to $600 to mint a Kindu chad. Now, hey, shout out to Headband High. Buy. Yeah. Buy. What if instead of Trump saying fight, he was like, buy. He was like this. He was like, buy. Oh, I took it away. Hold on. Let me bring it back. Buy. Hey, guys, if you ever want to orange pill someone off the street, you bought a Kindu Chad? Nice. Awesome. I'm not telling you guys if I bought one or not. I'll let you be the judge. I will tell you that we haven't sold a single Kindu, though. We have not G'd the bag as what the rare lore of this Daniel character, and it's not me. I'm the ascended different Daniel that came into the Kindu ecosystem that will not G the bag. And it was a lore story of someone who came in named Daniel and G'd the bag too early and missed out on making like $1 million on the play. And so I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that Daniel. I don't want to be that damn Daniel. Why'd you do that? But yeah, if you ever want to orange pill people with this website, go to danielcurtishughes.com and you can orange pill people. You can orange people. You can make people orange by showing them this website. Bitcoin trivia machine. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but if you, this was custom made by me. This Bitcoin trivia machine, thanks to tools on the internet, I made a Bitcoin trivia machine, and it's fun. You guys should play it. And then while you're at it, go and check out all the other fun stuff that's on here. And you'll notice that there is a mailing list and a newsletter that I'm going to be sending out. I haven't received enough emails to start the mailing list and start the newsletter, so I need your emails. I'm trying to farm emails because I need enough to be able to start the newsletter. Even if I have just like 10 people, that's more than enough to start this crypto newsletter, because I'm telling you guys, you're going to want to subscribe. You're going to want to subscribe to this mailing list because you're going to be the first ones to know about things that I'm releasing. You're going to want to know what I'm releasing. You're going to want to know. You're going to want to know what's happening, and that's just a fact. All right. Appreciate you guys. I will see you on the next live stream. We go live Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, should we look at one more chart? I don't know. We're feeling like we want to look at one more chart. Should we look at one more chart? Should we look at a couple of charts? Let's look at the Kindu chart, and we'll look at the orc chart. How does that sound? We're going to look at the Kindu Inu chart, and we're going to look at the orc chart. All right. Let's look at Kendu Inu. All right. Now, this is, I love charts like this. It's a great chart. Nice beginning run. No major, like, super green candles. You know, just a nice run up. Nice price consolidation. Another test up. Now, the one thing I will say, I don't like the fact that right up in this run, it couldn't break all-time highs. Now, you know, you have to be transparent. You have to be neutral with coins, even if you like them. There's been other coins that were able to break its all-time high off of a regression trend to break up. And, you know, for instance, PEIPEI was able to do this. PONKE was able to do this. Brett was able to do this. And so I want to see Kendu be able to do this. And if we start getting lower, and we start hitting even right here at this spot, we're going to need to see a bounce, and we're going to need to see some traction. And this is what I'm curious about, and I wonder if the Kendu Chads will be able to they'll mint every single Chad, and yeah. So this is the but the thing is that you still have to wait. You have to wait till Q1 2025. If you guys have been watching this channel, you know that this is a prime area. Not a specific month, not a specific time, or it is a specific time frame, which is Q1 2025. It's going to be January, February, March. And this is where we're going to start to see, I think, peak prices for the run. I feel it. You got to look at the metrics. You got to look at the reports that have been coming out of the exchanges running out of Bitcoin. Same with Ethereum. And then if you just look at the strong memes, I think there could be a lot of potential, especially when we start to see which coins are going to stand the test of time of crypto Twitter, the sell-offs, and what is going to be ultimately what retail just FOMOs into. Kind of like they did with Dogecoin and with Shiba. And there you go. Oh, so Kendu could be it, and it could not. And that's just the honest truth. And if we were to be honest with ourselves, all the meme coins are in that position. And you're taking a big risk. And so you have to play the game. All right. Now we're going to look at something that is a lot lower in market cap and way more speculative, and it's ORC, because it's under a $10 million market cap, sitting at probably like a $6 million market cap currently. So this is very gambly, but it also has the support of Da Vinci. Project's pretty simple. It's based off the narrative of orcs collecting gold. And because orcs like collecting gold, we as crypto degens like collecting coins. And why not it have a great coin narrative of collecting some orc? Now, I am a veteran RPG player, an MMO RPG player. I used to play them all the time back in the day. I played World of Warcraft. I played Final Fantasy 11. I played Guild Wars. I played Diablo. I've played all of the... I've played it all. And so it's really interesting because that's actually how the cryptocurrency markets actually kind of almost operated like what an auction house would, and how games and gamers were selling their characters and their items in the auction house on auction websites online. And I think some of them actually started to adopt Bitcoin, to where you could use Bitcoin to buy in-game items. And I cannot remember the website, but there was a website that it was completely hosted with characters, and you could do farming runs and get a character rushed, a rushed character where you can get it fully leveled, and you would pay for it with either, cash or whatever type of like currency they had set up on that website. And man, I wish I could remember what it was called. You guys have to help me out. All right, so chart doesn't look too bad. I mean, it had a really nice run, and so a lot of the meme coins right now, the charts look like this. They had broke its all-time high, tried to test back up, and then now the whole market, Bitcoin bringing down the whole market. And it takes a little bit for the altcoins to kind of pick up more steam, because then kind of like the dominance goes back into Bitcoin, kind of goes a little bit back into Ethereum, and people start kind of holding a little bit more safer bets, and then the market starts to rotate, market starts getting heated, and then people start speculating back into meme coins and gambling, and so then the cycle continues. But now at this point, I am just blabbing the trap. So you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. If you liked the live stream, just use the links in the description. Share this live stream with your friends, and help me be evangelistic with getting this live stream out, and so we can get more people tuned in, and they can be a part of this awesome, cool grassroots community that we're building, which is the Dano Dojo here on the interwebs. All right, that being said, see you guys on the next one. Peace out. I have a rip in the matrix. I'm gonna have to go fix that. Let me go fix the rip in the matrix. Peace.